my very first ever King's Code. I want to give a big shout out to Classic for inspiration for this because he hosts the Queen's Code over on the Classic Code. So I just wanted to create a space for, honest conversation about, bringing some real questions to the men so we can get perspectives and experience and real truth. So I want to bring up the gentlemen who have agreed to come in and share their experiences with us. So I'll bring them up. We got Jared.
What's happening?
We got Mikey.
Hello.
We got Garen.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Larry. And
What it is? What's happening?
and last but not least, the greatest security in the world. Go.
What's up?
So how y'all doing tonight, fellas?
We good.
Just
Good.
I'm
Good.
fantastic.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. So, welcome in. This is a safe space for you to tell us your thoughts. We're gonna go over a few things. I want to get started with I have a traditional icebreaker, but before the icebreaker, I really want to first of all, I am so rude. Let me welcome everybody that's in the comments and watching right now. I really appreciate y'all so much. Let me do that first, okay? Classic was in his early. He said 333. He said, let's get it. He said, represent fellas. And I said, of course, make sure y'all don't miss a show. Like and subscribe and share this with everybody. And pull up on us live. We're going to be, as you saw in the promo, we're going to be in Chicago. In Darien to be exact, at the Q Bar on February 13th. Go get your tickets. You can see us live in person. I'm a part of the Raw Society Coalition, and I will introduce everybody at the end of this so y'all can go subscribe to our channels. Welcome in, Jen. She said 333. She's been waiting on this. Tez, hey Tez, 333. He's in the building. Uncle Plug said, let's get this thing cracking. It's King's Code, hosted by the RSC First Lady Soft Rain. Roxy is in the building. She said, hey, hey, hey. Uncle Plug is here too. Again, 333. He said he got the wrench tonight. All right. Ted said, let's get it. I love y'all energy. Thank y'all so much. Uncle Plug said, hit the like button. It's free. Rocky said, yes. Tez. Sko is in the building. Mike is in the building. Roxy says she's so excited to be in the chat tonight with the first King's Code. And like I said, I have so much gratitude right now over me. So I'm so thankful, and I'm glad y'all are here to spend your time with me just for a little bit tonight. I want to start off. Would anybody like to introduce yourselves? I'm green at this, y'all, so I need to figure out how to put y'all names up here.
Well, if y'all don't mind, I'd like to go first with this whole ordeal. You did what I'm saying.
Come on, Larry, what you got?
This your boy Fat Larry, you know what I'm saying? Original from Memphis, Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? I done been from the West Coast to the Southeast, man, you know what I'm saying? And I'll be 52 in about the next couple of weeks, man. And I just want to say, man, hey man, I'm very honored you did what I'm saying to be a part of this, brief tutorial that we about to embark on. So we're gonna speak on the spectacular vernacular, you know what I'm saying, of everything that this beautiful lady Soft Rain got to offer us, man. You do what I'm saying.
Thank you, Larry. Would anybody else like to introduce themselves?
I can go next. I'm Mikey Famine. I'm from the Bin Podcast Network. We have 3 or 4 shows running every week. You can catch us weekly and daily most of the time. St. Louis native. I live in Chicagoland. Classic and Tez are my high school buddies.
All right, then. Who's next?
I'm Big Sko. Y'all favorite security. Like you said, Classic and Tez. Those are my boys from way back when.
All right. And Jared, did you want to introduce yourself, or did you want to go ahead and move on?
No, I'll do it. My name is Jared. I'm 36. Grew up on the south side. Now I'm in the west suburbs. I'm currently working. Tez asked me to step in, and he calls our show.
Hey, I absolutely appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate you for last minute coming on in. Well, I want to get started with what I call throne check, and it's this or that. Okay, it's one or the other. So I'm gonna give you two things, and you tell me. We're just gonna go around the panel, and no explanation. Just choose one, this or that. And be patient with me for 1 second. I'm gonna try to see if I can get y'all's names up here.
It should be in your settings, and I think it's like allow name tags or something like that. I'm not looking at it, but I choose this as opposed to that.
I understand. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I just want to get out in front and say I'm picking this. Some of y'all can pick that. I'm picking this off rip.
First one, and we can just go around the panel. Whoever wants to go first, okay? Text or call? Text. What about you, Larry? Call. Who's next? Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Text.
Mikey?
Text.
Larry?
It don't matter to me either or.
Either or. And Jared?
If you need me right now, you need to call me. If you just got something that you need me to do later on, just go ahead and text it to me.
See, my gentlemen, y'all already ain't listening. Come on now. One word.
Right,
one
call,
word. One
No
word.
explanation.
No explanation.
I think
Call.
Call in. Let's
Call
go
me.
ahead and go in, man.
Okay. Peace or passion? Let's start with you, Sco. Peace or passion?
Peace.
Passion.
What about you, Larry? Mikey said passion.
Passion.
What about you, Jared?
Passion.
And Garen?
Passion for sure. Passion for sure.
So y'all, it's more passion than peace? Gentlemen, y'all preach
all
peace
day
all
long.
the time. So y'all want passion.
You said
I mean,
all day long, baby.
You said
you said no explanation. Yeah.
I had to
Yeah,
pause
she
for the
did.
calls. I had to pause for the calls. Wait a minute. All right. So
this is why we be getting in trouble all the time. We literally did what she said for the first time, and she yelled.
Yeah. Still got in trouble.
All right.
Got grounded. We still on
being okay. So the next one is being right or being understood. Mike, what you think?
Being right or understood?
Being right or being understood?
Understood.
What about you, Larry? Oh, who's next? Go
Understood,
ahead.
baby.
Understood. What about you, Sco?
I'm going with understood.
Understood. Anybody else want to chime in before we move on?
Understood.
Okay. Here's the next one. Love or respect?
Respect. All day long.
Yeah, I'll say respect.
Oh, that's
respect.
Go.
I don't need these boys loving on me. They can respect me though, because that's weird.
Okay, so do y'all want to do y'all want to talk it out or cool off?
I'd rather talk it out. I don't know why. I want to get that understanding out there first, and then we can cool off.
Okay, then, Jared. What about you, Mikey?
I'm cooling.
You cooling? You gotta cool off first.
I'm so cool.
What about you, Sco?
Yeah, we gotta talk about it.
Okay.
We gotta talk about it. I ain't playing about my respect. We gotta talk about it.
What about you, Jared?
I'll say talk it out, but I mean it's kind of hard to do that when you got them heated discussions and things. But when I have no understanding first, ain't gonna be nothing to cool off about.
So which one?
Don't be evaporated. Ain't no cooling.
For real.
A drop.
Okay, so this might be a tough one, fellas. Vulnerability, strength, or a risk. Choose one.
I'm going
No
strength.
explanation.
Strength or risk?
Risk.
I'm gonna roll with strength on this one.
All right. What about you, Mikey?
I'll go strength.
What about you, Skull?
I'm going strength.
I say strength.
Strength. So how many risks did we have? Did we have 2 risks out of 5?
That's a risk. I didn't even say nothing, but that's a risk for sure.
Okay.
You writing down our answers? You ain't say you was gonna write down our answers.
I'm not writing down. I'm
She
reading.
keeping tally marks.
No, I'm not. I'm not keeping tally marks.
We get a scorecard at the end.
No,
Right.
no scorecard. No scorecard.
Mike,
I'm just gonna warm up the room a little bit. We're gonna warm the room up, and then we're gonna bring it in with an icebreaker. So, leading or partnering?
Leading, baby, leading all day long. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'm about to partner with nothing.
Leading.
Leading. What about you, Skull?
Leading.
Leading. Mikey?
Partner.
Ooh. Jerry?
The hell?
Oh.
I mean,
leading
I would say
or partnering.
I feel like as a male, we always want to be alpha. So I would say leading, but partnership is also important.
I understand. Silence. This is gonna be a tough one too, guys. Silence. Is that protection or punishment?
You say violence or silence?
Silence. Silence.
Oh,
Silence.
okay. I was like,
protection
oh yeah, that's
or punishment.
That's punishment.
Protection.
Protection.
Yeah, protection.
What about you, Skull?
I'm going with punishment.
Punishment. Silence is punishment for you.
Yeah. I
Is
mean,
it
like
good both ways?
it depends on the situation.
I
It depends on what the situation is.
Okay. Here's one that hits home to me. Independence. Attractive or intimidating?
A major turnoff. Damn what you just said. A major turnoff. Ain't nowhere in the hell I'm about to allow no woman to be independent and talk that old crazy ass shit around me. No. Turn off.
Come on now, y'all. We supposed to be doing one word answer.
Damn the rules. You went too far.
What about
ain't nowhere in the hell I'm about to allow no shit like that. Excuse my language.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Independence, attractive or intimidating?
I mean, it's attractive to a certain extent, but you got them. Oh, we can't explain that. My bad. But yeah, I guess it's attractive to a certain extent.
Okay.
Attractive.
Attractive.
I will not comment then. I will leave that open.
And the last one in our little throne check is that is commitment. Is it comfort or pressure?
Comfort.
That's comfort.
I love commitment. Yes.
Oh, that's different. That's different. All
I
right.
feel like
So
she had a bad impression on all of us, and every time we say the right answer, she'd be like, "Wow."
No, this is enlightening.
She was not too surprised when we all went commitment. She was just like, "For real?"
This is enlightening. I like it. Well, I thank y'all for participating in my throne check. I'm gonna get to some of these comments right quick before we move on to our icebreaker, our true icebreaker. Tyson said, "What up with it, fellas?"
Yo.
He said, "What up with it, Mikey?" He said, "Big Skull."
What's the word?
Classic said, "Keep it all the way real, fellas. No echo chamber. Y'all be yourselves. I'm here to learn." Thank you, Classic. Thank you. Welcome in, Chessiana. Hi. She or he said hi. Lotus Flowers texting. She said, "Texting is giving F-boy energy." Ooh. All right, Lotus Flowers.
F-boy energy.
I'm still
Fuck
texting.
boy.
I'm still gonna be texting. What are you mad?
Classic said,
Still
Classic said text. He also said peace. Chessiana said truth or dare, Jared.
Me? Truth or dare?
Yeah. Truth or dare.
Shit. Truth.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Chessiana, he said truth. He said truth. We're gonna be waiting on you in the comments.
Mm.
Uncle Plug said call. Uncle Plug said gotta talk it out to get that understanding. Stefan said risk. Welcome in, Stefan. We appreciate you being here. G's E's said peace with a green heart. Uncle Plug said strength. Stefan said what has been used to the man advantage Samson and Delilah. Stefan said story teaches us all about their roots. Lotus Flower said independence definitely attractive unless you have a massive ego. And
Mm.
Cheryl's in here. She said hello, y'all.
hi,
Okay, so
Cheryl.
we're gonna move on over to our we're gonna move on over to our icebreaker, and it comes from Black Love Live. This was sent over from Souls, which is he's helped me out a lot with this, and I really appreciate that too, Souls. I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Oh, that's the wrong. There we go. Here we go.
Your parents' divorce brought up for you guys
Oh, we
that
can't hear
tied to
it.
you
I know y'all
all.
can't hear it. Can
Sorry,
y'all hear
dude.
it okay? Nope.
Man, I
Here,
was
I'm
struggling. I'm
hearing
glad you said
things.
something.
There
But
we go.
it was two men, Dondre and Kev, ultimately talking about vulnerability a lot in this. I won't say this season, but like in my experience of you all, talking about the challenges of tapping into that place. For you, your wife kind of demanded that of you, and I don't know what's struck for you, even recognizing the difference between man versus males, but I'd like to hear more about like how you got to a space of recognizing the need to go a little deeper as a man.
I will never forget this. We bought our after we got married, we buy our first house, and my wife said to me, she said there was sometimes a door could swell, and so she said to me, she said just take it off the hinges and shave it down and just put it back up. And I was like, what? And she was like, you don't know how to do that?
Mm.
I grew up in the hood. You call the super comes and fixes it in peace. That's it. I don't know how to do any of that. My father was in and out of jail my entire life. I have none of those skill sets. So here I am, I'm sitting there. I will never forget the feeling that I had that day. Here I was, a man that did a great amount for us to even purchase that house. And yet I felt like less of a man because I couldn't shave the door. Now you got a couple of brothers who can shave a door but can't buy a house. So I'm sitting there and I'm going, wow. And it was something in that. She didn't know, she obviously didn't mean to hurt me with it. There was a legit.
So, fellas,
Yes,
gentlemen,
I took notes.
Go ahead.
would you rather we'll start around we'll start with Big Skull. Would you rather be the man who can build or afford?
Bill.
Why is that your answer?
I'd rather be the one that can build, because if you could build, that means you hands on your craft, and you can make your house how you want it to. You ain't gotta go buy nobody else's house and live in nobody else's house. You can build your own. And I like to work with my hands, so that's why I picked build.
All right. What about you, Larry? Would you rather be the man who can build or afford?
Me personally, I'd rather be both. And the reason why I say both, because there are certain things that I can do, there are certain things that I can't do. So what I can't do, I can call in someone to bring it in. Either which way it go, I'm gonna be the leader in the whole ordeal. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what I can't do with my hands, I can call somebody who can do, and I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna take care of it.
Okay. What about you, Jared?
Afford.
Afford? And why is that your
I've been the
answer?
man that can build my entire. I've been the man that can build my entire life. I don't want to be that man no more. I want to be the man that can afford it. I want to pay somebody else to do it.
Hey, I can respect that. I can respect that.
You ain't lying.
And
Me too.
and and Jaron, what about you, sir?
Honestly, I feel like that's just a loaded question.
Oh,
I mean, shit, my
let's
bad. We're
let's
gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it.
let's unpack
I
it.
mean, I'm dang good with my hands. It's just what I do. But any man that can't provide, you know what I'm saying, ain't he looked at as less of a man? So I just feel like that's just, they can go either way. I mean, I would prefer to be able to do both, but I mean, if you can only do one, then I guess I'd have to choose Bill. But like I said, I feel like that's just a loaded question.
I understand. All right, Mikey. Since you took notes, I brought it around to you last. So
First of all, I think we are not addressing the elephant in the room. Why was that man's feet on that couch? That was a white couch. Even
oh,
his
I,
couch for the
I
show.
didn't even
He
pay
had
attention to that, Mikey.
sneakers on the couch. You can't put sneakers on the couch.
I didn't even notice it.
Bro, I was sweating the whole time he was talking. I'm like, no one is a room full of black people and his feet on anyway.
I feel like the Chappelle skit.
Yeah, he out there printing the couch. What's going on? Ain't nobody saying nothing about this man. And second thing, that's the wrong way to fix the door. You don't have to do it like that. You could just take the door off and then adjust the pins, and then the door will sit flush, and then it won't rub. You don't have to sand. I mean, every winter you're going to be sanding your door down. That's the wrong fix. And if you don't have a skill set, you have the internet. There's a lot of tutorials online. And it's not a shame to not know something. It's a shame to refuse to learn. So it doesn't matter which category I get in. If I can't use every tool in front of me to help me get whatever problem is in front of me solved, either way I have failed. Because whether you want to or not, you kind of have to succeed. Failure is truly not an option. There's people dependent on you. You got your own pride, your lineage. You don't have failure is not an option. You need to do the job in front of you. What can you use to get it done? Figure it out. Work it out. That's all I got.
Anybody else got any more thoughts on our icebreaker?
I kind of do.
Okay, come on in, Jared.
The man that can afford can do 6 things at once. The man that's got to build, you got to do one thing. It's going to take you a whole day, maybe 2. If I can afford it, I can do everything at once. God damn it!
I understand that.
I'm with him.
If you can afford it, you can do it all at once. The affordability will get you to it faster.
I can buy my time back.
You can buy your time back. Oh, okay. Okay.
But then did you really do it, or did you just buy it? Because it's different. It's different sitting in a house that somebody else built and a house that you built. It's different being the CEO of your company that you made from the ground up than being a manager for somebody else's. It hits different.
I can counter that point.
But if you got the money to pay somebody to take care of it and you still take all the credit for it because you got the money, you still in a win-win.
If I'm doing something I've never done before, it's gonna take me 2-3 hours of messing it up before I can figure it out. Versus I can pay a guy who's been doing it 20 years, he can do it way better than me and way faster.
Exactly.
But it's the friends we made along the way. You gonna learn a whole bunch of you know what I mean? You gonna learn a whole bunch of
this nigga don't stop that shit.
You're gonna learn some stuff in between while you're messing it up, which is gonna help you on all the rest of your projects going forward. You don't make the same rookie mistake on the same project.
Bro, just listen, man. Just go ahead and go into your bank account get the money, and goddamn let that shit ride. Let them niggas do what the fuck they gonna do. Just leave that shit alone.
You said stimulate the economy and move on.
Hey man, just go ahead, just let them motherfuckers do what they gonna do, and just let it go.
But I can fix it myself. Don't you see? I'm learning how to. You talking about the boy called a plumber. Put that plunger down and call somebody professional.
For real.
So
Next thing you know, you go ahead.
Let me ask this: is there a sense of a different pride being able to build it on your own versus affording it on your own?
Not at all.
No.
Depends on who you ask.
I was just fixing.
You ain't lying. I'm with him. Not at all. Because damn it, if I can afford it, I can sit back. Me and my wife can go to Bermuda, Bahamas, wherever the hell we gonna go, and let them motherfuckers do what they gonna do. Damn it, I'm paying for it, and it better be done right.
I'm gonna get over here to some of these comments, and maybe it'll push the conversation a little bit further. Stacey said he would rather build. Plug said afford. Stacey said I'll build some ish and pay for some ish. However, in today's time, any woman of mine will be required to put some skin in the game because it's literally the only way to know she's real. So you want her to build it with you, Classic?
Well, I'll be damned.
Unless she got her own already.
He also said 95% of women in the post-feminism era do not deserve a 100% provider.
Boy.
That's random.
She's going to pay for
But it's true though. But it's true though.
Wait a minute, fellas. Hang on. Let me finish with the comment, please. She's going to pay for something off GP. Y'all might disagree, but that's how you end up with a woman that's with you for amenities. And he asked for your thoughts. Who would like to go first?
What if she has her own?
I'm gonna put that back up.
You know what I mean? Like maybe don't maybe mess with some women who already have their own stuff going. Since that's kind of where you're at already, then you got to go for the high. You know what I mean? Stop going to the gym and the bar looking for CEOs of their small businesses. You know what I'm saying? Business conferences would be the dating field then. Don't go for people who work for other people. Go for people who are independently, not wealthy, but taken care of.
That's says she's a dude.
I'm gonna provide regardless.
Well, dang.
So speaking of provision, and we can go around the room because this is taking it to another topic. Segue to another topic, anyways. Are you gentlemen down to provide 100%, or are you with the 50-50? Let's go first. Go.
I mean, I could do either or, but it's better when you got somebody to help. It's better when you got a teammate, a good, solid teammate.
So you want partnerships though, or do you still want to lead?
I'm still leading because I got the final say. Whether it's her money or my money. If I say do this with that, that's what's gonna happen. That's the final word.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Larry. What you got?
What my man just said makes a lot of sense because at the end of the day, if you go back biblically, a woman was designed to be a man's helpmate. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, there's a whole lot of women out here that, I got my own, I don't need a man for that, and so forth and so on. But in actual reality, it was biblically designed for a man and a woman, and that woman to help that man. Because if you pay attention to marital status, that woman takes on that man's last name. He doesn't take on hers, she takes on his. So with that being said, gentlemen and young lady, that woman is designed to be that man's helpmate. So when you're building, whether it's 50-50 or 100% from him, it's all falling back on him, because whenever the mistake happens, that man is held accountable, not that woman. So if anybody understand what I'm saying at this present moment, that man is held accountable. So he is the instructor. Not only is he the provider of finance, but he's the provider of proper biblical instruction. So yes, I believe in leadership. And when I say protect and provide, I'm protecting my wife or my lady's mind. I'm protecting and providing my lady with the attributes of being a better, not only being a better woman from where she's lacking thereof, but for a better us for the future.
Can I say something on that?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
If I'm with a grown woman and I got to instruct her on anything, the relationship is over. I don't need another kid. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have to tell someone what, you know what I mean? If she needs financial instruction at this point and you with me, you in the wrong relationship. You need a rookie.
But let me ask you a question, brother.
I'm pro level over here. You can't come in here with no rookie stats talking about some, well, what should I do? What you mean you don't know what to do?
But let me ask you a question.
You don't know how to adult? You know what I'm saying?
But let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because a lot of women are hooked on the Willie Lynch syndrome right about now. They were taught to be independent, and a lot of men, not saying us, were taught to be dependent. So with that being said, when a woman finds an independent man,
right,
she's mentally not going to know what to do. So therefore, you being the man, you have to instruct her to your play 100%. You dig what I'm saying, brother? You're going to have to instruct this woman like, hey, baby, look, I know you're used to being this way, but this is how I operate. And it's up to her whether she's going to accept it or reject it.
Right. But what I was talking about is like with this whole, they don't even contribute and they're going to need this guidance and all that stuff. If you were some grown woman who is blowing her money every weekend, yo, that's a red flag, bro. Run. What are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Everybody keep trying to work on these relationships when these people are clearly not mature enough to be in it.
I understand.
If she got her own stuff, together, good. Hey, like you said, this is my thing. I do this. What do you like to do? Okay, that's not crazy. This is what we do. And you keep it pushing. But if I'm over here like, yo, what do you mean you've never taken the trash out? You just emptied out the refrigerator and it's stinking in the house. The whole house is stinking and you don't know where the dumpster is. Like if people can't do functional, basic adult human things, then they not ready for no relationships. And that's a big red flag, fellas. And ladies too.
You're right.
But if you know what I'm saying,
you're right.
It's a lot of immature people out here getting in relationships,
we're getting sidetracked,
messing up the whole
thing. Yeah, we in sidetrack. We hear about y'all, man. We not right. It's not a man versus woman thing. So we're gonna keep it rolling.
I was saying both.
Mikey, do you need to land your plane, Mikey?
I'm good. I was just saying, like,
Larry, do you need to land your plane? Are you good?
Oh yeah, I'm all the way good. But see, my whole ordeal of what was being said is this: if men are leaders, wherever that woman is sidetracked in, you're right. It is about us men, but where the woman is sidetracked, and I'm trying to share this with men nationwide now, because since we're on live, leadership is a key, and where that woman lacks thereof, if she's willing to sacrifice and say, hey, this man is a true leader, let me listen to him and seek guidance from him. You get what I'm saying? Then therefore,
in what? That's what I'm asking. That's what
it will be a whole lot different.
Okay, y'all. We gonna move the show on, okay? Because we can go back and forth about leadership and man.
Can I throw in something real quick?
Absolutely, Jared. What you got?
I'm not going to do 100. I'm going to do either 80-20 or 90-10, whatever you prefer. You got to throw in something. I'm going to cover most of it. Living expenses, maintenance, all that. But you got to throw in a little bit of something. I don't want you to forget what paying a bill feels like.
I
All right.
understand. And
And
Just
before we move on any further, I need to introduce Tristan. Welcome, T. I'm glad you can make
What's the
it.
word, T?
What's the good,
Hey,
T?
what's up, y'all?
Yo.
What's good? Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. You got anything to add to the conversation before we move forward? You've been patient.
I think I, yeah, I mean, I think I kind of got, sidetrack of what's going on. I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, we went to the left just a little bit. So
Mhm.
but I just wanted to give you the opportunity to rein in on if you wanted to speak on anything that we've talked about thus far.
Well, I'll kind of go into the question. Um, I think I
Would you?
would much prefer to afford stuff. Um, More so because not to get sidetracked, but I think it's important to kind of have like life skills in terms of if the money's not there, if you didn't have all the opportunities,
Mhm.
what are you gonna do, right? So for me, it's like I like go fishing, right? So that's a skill set that I have. So it may not be building, um, but if shit hits the fan, I know how to go get something to eat. You feel me? Like,
Oh, absolutely.
so I think it's important to be able to afford what you want, but at the same time having the skill set to be able to go get shit when the money not there.
Okay. So I appreciate your input. I'm gonna catch up on these comments right quick, and then we're gonna move on to our next segment.
whatever to my truth
Um,
question.
I'm sorry.
Didn't someone say truth to dare, remember?
Yeah, she did say truth to
Mm.
that, but she didn't come back. She didn't come back with anything.
Oh.
Been looking at the comments. She didn't come back with anything.
Mm.
Let's see where we are. Classic said if she has her own, she's a dude. Classic said
Mm.
interdependence is best case scenario, just my opinion, no right or wrong. Welcome in, Lisa. I'm so glad that you're here. She said 333. Ted said you must do what works for the relationship. Classic said, what's up, T? And he also agreed
What
with
up, classic?
Larry. Roxy said, I hear, go listen and learn. Don't hold back, Kings. We need to hear this. Classic said, I have to say over the pot. I have say so over the pot, but she gonna definitely be required to put something in on that pot on phone now. Rain Blood Good said, yes, Mikey. Tess said, independence is decisive. Thank you, Classic. Classic said, going great, April. Thanks for hosting it. Thank y'all. Ted said, I don't think there needs to be a conversation about that. If I'm her leader, then I'm not going to have to say it to her. Classic said, agreed, Jared. Mikey said, howdy, partners. Ted said, gotta have some skin in the game. Gotta know what to do in my absence or if I fall. Jared, Ted said, Jared, that was probably somebody's who's watching you. And
Oh.
Lotus said, women naturally in their feminine energy when they are with a leader and provider. Oh, she's saying that women are naturally in their feminine energy when they are with a leader and provider.
Can I say something
So,
about that?
yes, sir.
Ooh.
What you got? 30, you got
Let me
30
say
seconds.
something about that. That is forgive me for what I'm about to say, but that's a crock of shit because I have
Mm.
ran across some women who sit there and
Mm.
say, oh, I'm in my natural energy when a man leads and provides and all that kind of stuff. But a woman's goal, and from what I've ran across in my life, is to demolish a man who is a leader because that gives them power. That gives them power when they try to turn that man instead of that man giving a mental response, they turn around and give emotional reactions. So with that being said, it's all a game. And that's just the way I feel about it. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Because at the end of the day, I have been in relationships where I have been the leader, I have been a strong provider and a strong giving all kind of leadership skills, and that woman has tried to destroy me.
I understand.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
it
we'll
is
move on.
it is what it is in my book.
So we're gonna move on to our next question. Do men I'm gonna go around I want y'all to answer this yes or no first, and then we'll go into explanations, okay? So yes or no first. Do men love differently than women? I'll start with Mikey. Do men love differently than women? Yes. Larry.
Yes.
Tristan. You gotta
I'll
do
say
men
yes.
okay. Garen. Jaren. I'm sorry if I say it wrong.
Yeah, it's Garen.
Jaren, I'm sorry.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Sco
Yeah.
and Jared.
Yes.
So it's a consensus that men do love differently than women. So in this case, is this biological? Do you think it's biological, cultural, or learned behavior? Who wants to start?
I would like to start on this situation because, and I'm gonna go back to the Bible on this one, because in Corinthians chapter 5, 21 through 32, where it clearly states, husband and wife, submit yourselves to one another before the Lord, then becomes the biblical order of the man is to love his wife as Christ loved the church. Now let's talk about the church. The church is corrupt, and the wife is supposed to submit. He didn't say love, he said submit. And submit is a higher level, far more than love, and it's really on the level of loyalty. And that's where a lot of women fail at. Not saying that you, young lady, but I'm just saying that's where a lot of women fail at.
Tristan, since you only have a limited amount of time, would you like to rein in on this question? Is it biological, cultural, or learned behavior?
I think it's a combination of the first two. I think from the biological standpoint, um, and this is my perspective, I think that when men come to the table, the innate action would be to provide, protect, problem solve, procreation, all of that, right? So those are prerequisites, in my opinion. I think um, for women, it's more so emotional than anything else. So when we talk about like how men show up, um, the way we love is action, in my opinion. And so you could go from providing for a woman to, and I think provision and protection go hand in hand because you innately provide the parameters for the woman's protection, right? So I think these two go hand in hand. And then there's the problem solving aspect of it. Um, but yeah, I think for women, it's more so emotional because they have to feel, right? There's a constant level of validation that has to happen across the board. So I think we do love differently for sure. I think more so biological than anything else.
Tristan, let me ask you another question. How much time you got, Tristan?
Let's see. I got about maybe 15 minutes left.
15 minutes left. So if y'all don't mind, fellas, I'm not just over I don't want y'all to think that I'm overstepping y'all's opinion or anything, but he only has a limited amount of time. So I just wanted to ask him another follow-up question. So when we talk about loving differently, what do you think that actually looks like in real life?
I think it's value system. I talk about it a lot in the chat. It has a lot to do with value system, and that's grounded in who was that talked about who was that referenced the Bible verse? That's
Larry.
actually something that's
Oh,
right. So that is an important factor to it. Um, our spiritual value, just as human beings, should come from um, God, right, and the natural order. And for men, it's more so, like I said, it's action based, right? There's a purpose, there's a system that you have to put in place, there's order, there's structure that follows into that. So it's more so action. So our love will be perceived differently because it's more so action, it's order, it's structure, it's positioning, it's curating a situation where it's like an orbit, right? And you can create that orbit to protect the people around you, protect the people that you love. So it shows up differently. So my perspective is that it's action based.
Action based. What about you, Mikey? The original question is this biological, cultural, or learned behavior?
Um, might contradict what other people might think, but I think there's only so many different kinds of people,
Mhm.
right? There's leader types, there's follower types, hard workers, the strong side, all these different like little like little groups of people. And some groups get together and they work, and a lot of groups get together and they clash. If if give me the question one more time, because I really don't want to miss it and go right past the goal here.
Okay, so the original question was, do men love differently than women? Okay.
Right.
And the
So
follow-up is
I got it.
okay.
So how most men show love is acts of service. We take care of stuff. You got a problem solved. So how we show love is not always how people receive love. So if your person wants time, like quality time and physical touch and all these different things, and like that's what makes them feel loved, but you over here grinding and making sure the bills are paid, you don't fix the garage door, oil's been changed and all four of the cars, you know what I'm saying? Like you've been doing it, and then she's like, well, you don't even love me, because she's not speaking the same language. There's a miscommunication there. So if they can't figure out that, yo, this is me showing you I love you, I need you to receive that as love, or at least acknowledge that I'm trying to do it, even if you ain't picking it up. You want me to go around and take you to dinner, and you want to go do line dance, and we're going to take a salsa class. Like that's how you want me to show my love for you. But I would much rather just pay the bills and cut the grass and make sure that the stuff is taken care of, because then you don't have to worry about it. You can live a stress-free life. So it's, if people aren't speaking each other's language, none of it works. None of it works.
What about you, Scott? What does it look like for you?
I'm gonna say biological and learned behavior.
Okay.
Reason I say learned behavior is because if you lived in the 2-parent household, you saw how your dad loved on your mom, or how your mom loved on your dad.
Oh,
So
okay. Yep, definitely.
when they get older, they want to implement that same thing.
Yeah.
And what was the second part of the question?
Oh, you answered it perfectly. You answered it perfectly. How about you, Jared? Did you want to
I
chime in
think
on
it's
this?
I think it's learned behavior, because I mean I only know what marriage looks like from my father and my grandfather. I don't know anything else, and that is pay the bills. What restaurant does she want to go to? What does she want for Christmas? That's all I know. You want me to write you poetry? I don't know how to do that. You learn love from a rom com. I can't do that for you, because that's not who I am, and I wasn't raised to be that person. I think the problem is we a lot of young women get their idea of love from like a movie or a book, or like a reel that's not real. That's not real life. I got bills and shit. I don't have time to sit here and be this fictional character that you saw. I just can't, and I'm not going to try to.
And Garen, I'm sorry. I'm bad. I'm gonna just
Oh,
call
you
you Wood.
good?
Is it okay
I
if I just
was,
call you Wood, since that's what I'm looking at?
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Man, like, um, I mean, honestly, I feel like a man definitely gonna love a woman harder just from that learned behavior. Honestly, just from the examples that was set out in front of me. But just to go a little bit further on that, I mean, from my experience, the whole dynamic of the way a woman is supposed to love a man back has then changed. It's like they expect so much out of a man. This is not to batter a woman at all, but they expect more out of a man than they willing to put into the situation. I just had a deep conversation the other day with a woman that expects for a man to just come in and do all of this stuff, and then once he gives her all of these things, then she wants to put back into it. So I just feel like the dynamics didn't change from what it was from per se when I was growing up.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna get through these comments real quickly so we can move on to the next question that I have, y'all. Um, Ted said, "I believe our emotions are configured differently." I'm not going on the Bible on this one. Classic said that men love harder and far more genuinely. Women are conditional and selfish. Started with Eve and has never ended. It's the pros and cons. And Tristan said, "What's up, Classic?" Lisa is asking a question, and we're only gonna spend a couple of seconds on this. If somebody wants to chime in quickly, and then we're gonna go ahead and move forward. She said, "Do you guys think?" I tell you what, answer yes or no, and then we'll move forward. Do you guys think it's important to be with someone who has the same love language?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mikey, can't hear you, Mikey.
I think you have to know what it is, but it doesn't have to be the same.
Tristan, did you answer, Tristan? I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I don't think it has to be the same. No.
Oh. Anybody else want to chime in on it? Do you guys think it's important to be with someone who has the same love language? And she
You
can't.
have to, because
Go ahead.
there's nothing worse than your love language being physical touch. You're dating someone who is not a toucher. It is horrible because you feel unloved sometimes.
Understood. She said love languages also change because people evolve too. Anybody else want to chime in on love languages before we move forward?
I have noticed that my wife is much more touchy feely after we had our daughter. Like I used to be able to get away with just sitting on my side of the couch. That ain't an option. I got to get over there. I got to have a hand on it. It was a kind of a rough birth and all that stuff. So I get it. We had some scares there, so we wasn't always maybe gonna be together forever because she was about to be bad. So I get it. Like it's not my thing, but I get it. So you just gotta evolve with it, I guess.
So we're gonna move on to our next question that I have, and of course we're gonna do it the same way. We're gonna go around the room, yes or no first, and then we'll move in. We'll move on to go dive deeper into it. So
Question.
can I? Yes.
I nominate Tristan to answer first since he's on a time crunch.
Okay, we'll do that because I want to respect everybody's time, and I really appreciate Tristan being able to come up for the short amount of time that he did. Can a man truly heal while staying in the same relationship that hurt him? We'll go around the room first, and then we'll let Tristan answer the follow up. So, can a man truly heal while staying in the same relationship that hurt him?
No.
Now,
Absolutely not.
Anybody?
Throw
Anybody
the
else?
whole relationship away.
Anybody else? Everybody saying no.
I think
Go
you
ahead.
can.
You,
It depends on what it is.
It's possible. It's possible, but it's gonna be difficult.
so we got two possibles and a can, and the rest no. So Tristan, spotlight's on you. Since you the least amount of time we got. Have you ever tried to heal inside of a broken relationship? Have you ever tried to heal inside a relationship, period? While you were in a relationship, have you ever tried to heal while you were in that relationship?
No, because in my mind, it's like, what are you healing from, right?
Mhm.
What is the hurt in the relationship that you have to heal from? I don't think that it's conducive to internal progress for you to be in a relationship that's only going to deter you even further. I don't think that's possible. If we talk about hurt that prohibits professional development, or we talk about personal development, I don't think it's conducive to your productivity to be in a relationship that will hold you down like that. Just period. I don't think that's possible at all. If you look at the dynamics of the relationship that we have today, and I know Black people like to pedestalize celebrities and all of that. I think even with those relationships that we see, what man do you see is staying in a relationship that hurts him, and what is the outcome? I think we have to pay attention to the situations that we allow ourselves to be in, pay attention to the information that we allow ourselves to consume before we could even think about healing from any type of hurt. What is the hurt that you're healing from? And if it's conducive for you to be in the relationship to heal from it, then doesn't the other person have to do some healing as well? If they're the one that's hurting you. So I think all of these dynamics we have to consider, I think.
So let me ask you this: do you think that staying in a relationship where you have been hurt is courageous, or is it just fear?
Courageous for who? I'm not, absolutely not. I'll hop on. Listen, I'll get out of a relationship today and get on somebody that night. I'm not waiting for nobody to. Nah,
Just that he moving on, y'all. Moving on. So, does anybody else want to chime in on this? Have you ever tried to heal inside of a relationship before?
Can I chime in real quick?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I can say this from experience, and I'm still dealing with this today. Like, it's very difficult to try to love through it, but I mean that's the only thing really you can cling on to. It's very hard because you got to try not to bring it up. You got to try not to dwell on it, because if you stay in there, that means you working towards forgiveness. So I mean, I just feel like it's definitely hard. It's like it's really a day-to-day thing, because I mean, you're not really, I guess in all actuality, you're not really giving yourself time to heal, because you're still staying there. You're just basically trying to pin it to the back of your mind like it didn't happen. But I mean, choices we make.
Death by a
Right.
thousand cuts.
Anybody else like to chime in on this before we move
Ye-
forward?
Oh, go ahead.
Yes. Will it be will it be all right if I say something?
Absolutely.
No.
Well, I'll be damned. Thank
Come
you.
on, y'all.
I'm just
Y'all
But
joking.
no,
you gotta respect
I'm
each
just
other.
joking, man. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
no, it's all right. But I was married, and in my last marriage, there was a lot of infidelity on both ends, and I forgave. I did a lot of forgiving because, by me being from Memphis, Tennessee, I live in Florida currently now. But by me being from Memphis, Tennessee, I've seen a lot of cheating in marriages and relationships, and they forgave and so forth and so on. But the one deal breaker that was for me was the hiding of the finances.
Mm.
And that was the biggest thing that really, really, messed me over. I mean, I can get over cheating. I don't know about
Mm.
a lot of men on this platform tonight,
Absolutely
but
not. Absolutely not.
Mm. Mm.
No,
Yeah,
I can
that
get over that.
Ooh, you said a
Bye
mouthful
bye,
Which
just
who said that?
then.
I can't see. Who said that?
Larry.
I did.
You said a mouthful just then, boy.
Man, you
I
better
don't
than
know
me.
about
I'm not
that.
doing that.
Ooh,
I was
I
gonna
don't know
Well,
say,
about that.
show of
hey,
hands because
if
I ain't
y'all
saying
don't
that.
mind me saying, if y'all don't mind me saying, and I'm gonna say this again, I'm from Memphis, so if I'm out here doing my fair share, and that woman out here doing hers, then I can forgive that. But my biggest thing is, and maybe I'm cut from a different caliber, but when it comes to the finances, if you hiding the finances on me, then we got a major issue.
especially if you had my own money from me.
but hold
Exactly.
on, I got a question for Larry. Hold on. So if both of y'all was cheating, why y'all just didn't leave?
I'm gonna
Right.
share something with you, bro. I'm gonna share something with you. Like I said, I'm gonna say this one last time. I'm from Memphis, and I don't know about y'all, but I've indulged in a 100% street life all my life. So when that type of situation comes at play, my mind is blocked to that type of bullshit because I don't care if another man, if that's what she's gonna do, that's what she's gonna do. You see what I'm saying? But my whole ordeal is this. I ain't got time to be hurt. The only time I'm gonna get pissed off is if the money's screwed up. Now,
Mm.
put two and two together and understand who I am. Because I don't really care about all that cheating crap. my main thing is if you're not being loyal to me as far as the finances, so understand what type of lifestyle I did lead.
Yeah.
I'm not your average 9 to 5 dude.
Right.
Even Uncle Plug can tell y'all that.
But that's what I'm saying though. If you got that thing working and she over here running around with everybody with your money in her pocket, nah, I can't trust that. You're going over there with
Now, I'm
him.
going to share something
You know what I'm
with you.
saying?
I'm going to share something with y'all. Now, I was brought on this platform by Plug, and I'm about to share something with y'all tonight. I am a prominent, independent man of principle. Now, you take every first letter of what I just said, and you're going to see who I am and what I am. Because I don't care if another woman goes and fuck another nigga. You dig what I'm saying? I hate to get niggerish like that, but I don't care if another woman go and screw another nigga, because that's the type of platform that I've been on all my life. Like I say, I'm from South Memphis, man. I don't care nothing about that. But if you start screwing up my money, we got a problem.
I respect that.
A major problem. If a woman told me that she done went and fucked about 6, 7 niggas, I ain't got no problem with that. Where the money at? Let's get this bread. Let's build. Let's grow. Because a woman can screw whoever she want to screw, but a man can marry whoever he want to. So therefore, there's a lot more importance with that man marrying a woman and taking over the last name. And if she screws on top of that, that's her fault, not y'all's.
I understand. So I want to go ahead. Has everybody landed their plane and everybody have space to speak on the question? Can a man truly heal while staying in a relationship?
I want to say something real quick, but
Go ahead.
y'all want to go first? Y'all go first.
No, I was going to say that boy stood on business. He said, "Go be with whoever you want, but make sure that paper come around." Y'all dudes better than me. I promise you, I'm the road runner, man. I'm not doing that.
All right. Look, are you trying to correct?
Call him because you blocked. I'm out.
Hey, are you trying to correct your behavior? Because I've been in a relationship. I'm like, hey, you hurt my feelings. We need to do something about this, and you'll give me a half-ass. Well, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, you don't really give a fuck. You're just trying to say some shit to pacify me. You ain't trying to fix nothing you just did. So just go ahead and go. You gonna fix it? You fix it. So I set the fuck up. Then no, fuck you. You can go.
All right, we're gonna move on that note. I appreciate everybody's opinion on this topic. The next question I have, and we're gonna go around the room, is yes or no first, and then we'll dive deeper into it. Is emotional, and we're gonna give, if y'all don't mind, again, we're gonna give Tristan the first part, the front of the floor when it comes to this, because his
Yeah, this
time
gonna
is
be my last
limited.
one.
Okay. Is emotional vulnerability still punished for men in relationships? Yes, we'll go around the room real quick, yes or no, and then we'll let Tristan answer. So the question is emotional vulnerability still punished for men in relationships? Yes or no? Roll it, Mikey.
Not if you're with an adult.
Let's go. Yes or no?
No.
Jared?
No.
Tristan? Is he gone? Wood? Yes or no?
But you said, well, if it is punished, then yeah, I changed my answer.
Okay.
Yes.
Is emotional
Yeah.
vulnerability? Yes. Okay. And Larry, what you got? Yes or no on that one?
Nope.
No. Okay. So Tristan, my follow-up question is, what emotions feel safe for men to express?
I actually think none of them. You can't cry. You definitely can't do that. I think happiness is one thing, but are men really happy in these relationships if all we're doing is just giving, especially if there's no reciprocity involved? you know, those are the things that I think about, and I go back to, um, you know, the relationships that go on today, and you look at men. For context, I'm 25 years old, right? So when we enter relationships, right? I'm talking about Gen Z. The moment you express any type of emotion, and then there's an experience behind it, there's a story behind it, and you share that, it 10 times out of 10 it gets thrown back in your face. So who can you really talk to if not the person that you're with, right? Y'all in the bed together, we knocking boots and doing everything else, and I can't talk to you at all.
So
So
Tristan,
I think
you would
it's,
want to express yourself to your woman. You would want to be open with your woman with your emotions. Is that what you're saying?
I think
Or
that,
I'm
for
sorry, go
me
ahead.
personally, I'm just not doing that, at all. I don't think it's possible at this stage right now. I don't think I wouldn't do that. No. If I'm looking at somebody that, I'm looking to marry, you're gonna have these qualities. I'm going to test you about that. I think it's important to put women in situations where you can get that out of them before you even talk about marriage, and that you can't do that. You have to test them first. So, I think it would be conducive to the relationship to be able to talk about these things, so that when you go back out into the world and you got to deal with people, it don't affect your money, it don't stop nothing. But I think, if we're talking about the context of a relationship, I don't think that that's gonna work. At least not for me.
Has let me ask you one more question. Has vulnerability helped you or hurt you personally? Have you ever been vulnerable?
I was with one person. I could remember a chick from, I think it was Flatbush or something like that. She was, and I opened up about, financial struggles, and that was early on. I'm talking about like I was 20 years old, and it was one of those things where she appeared to be like, empathetic and all of that, and but when I check her phone, she was talking to like some dude about how he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that, and she was getting money from him. And I'm from Brooklyn, so I'll hop on a call quick. So I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to add to this before I open up the floor for everybody else and you have to leave? And again, I appreciate your time.
I think that's it for me. I appreciate y'all. I mean, I've been ducking y'all for a minute, so we gotta
Yeah.
probably
Rain
coordinate
got
something
them up
else.
here. Rain got them up here.
Yeah,
Next time you gotta be on
for real.
camera. We
No,
appreciate
for
you. We
sure.
really appreciate you. And whenever you need to leave, you can go ahead and exit. And I'm gonna open up the floor to the
All
other
right,
gentleman to answer the question. We appreciate you, Tristan.
for sure, man. I appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. So, gentlemen, who would like to dive deep in on this? So, tell me what emotions feel safe for men to express. You want to start, Mikey or Sko?
Ain't none of them say to express.
Nothing. There's no.
No,
You cannot express your emotions to your woman at all.
I mean, I tell her I love her. That's about the only emotion expression she gonna get from me. Other than that, no.
Pride.
I hold all of this. I hold it all in. I ain't
Hold on,
no.
man.
Yeah. I figure it out on my own.
And I'll just circle back around. Wood, how about you? Do you feel that there are any emotions that feel safe for men to express?
Honestly, no. Honestly, I mean, I just feel like from my experience, it's always once you take it to the point where you want to be vulnerable with a female. I mean, the right attitude that's gonna get thrown back in your face, or it's gonna get told to everybody else. So I would say no.
What about you, Jared?
Well, in my experience, I could either show her happiness, I can show her anger, and I can show her me being content. I've tried to show women fear, it didn't get received well. I tried to show them sadness, it didn't get received well. So over time, I've learned to be vulnerable in a way that's kind of like a diet version of vulnerability. Like
Mm.
I'm going to show you, I can be vulnerable with some surface things that you might be able to handle. Now, some things real intimate, deep, dark about me that you might not take well, or you might use as a weapon later on. Then no, I just got to stay in the box. I can't give that to you. Now, you have to show some level of vulnerability to be in a relationship, but I have to be very selective about what I can give you because I don't know what you can handle. And I've tried to be vulnerable, and then it's got made into a joke later on. I'm like, okay, well, you're never getting it out of me again. So I have to give you what I can't give you ammunition, but I got to give you something. So that's how I figured it out.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let's dive deeper into it. The person that you were vulnerable with, does that, and you got, it got used against you. Does that prevent you from being vulnerable with the next person?
I say so, yeah, because now I gotta change the whole game plan. Because I'm like, well, this is a new person. I have to figure out what I can trust you with, what I can't trust you with. So, because a man can only get hurt so many times to the point where you just kind of pull back too much to even be in a relationship in the first place.
Mhm. Okay. What about you, Larry?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, and please forgive me for what I'm about to say. But being vulnerable is suck a nigga shit. And once upon a time, I was that dude. You know, I would tell, I would like my man just said, I would tell my deepest, darkest secrets and stuff like that, only to have it used against me later on as ammunition to hurt me. Now I'm more of a mystery. You know what I'm saying? My goal is the minute you think you figured me out, I'm flipping the whole game.
Larry, you breaking up?
So
Is it just me, or is he breaking up? Larry, you breaking
can
up?
you
So
hear me?
Paul,
Can you hear me?
we don't. Yeah, I can hear you, but you had some. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue to land your plane. Go ahead.
Like I said, vulnerability is a no-go for me. I don't dig it and don't really care nothing about it. My whole goal is game. Now, and the reason why I say it's game because my game is to play to win. Just like that woman's game is to play to win, my game is to play to win. So therefore, I'm gonna be a mystery.
All
I'm
right.
done.
You done? Thank you, Larry. All right, Mikey, what you got?
I'm super vulnerable all the time. I don't care anymore. I can't be things can't be held against me and weaponized against me if I don't care that people know. I live a very open life. I don't have a lot of secrets. I don't keep a lot of stuff from people. I'm kind of on my own like little path of learning as much as I can, becoming a sage and saving the earth. So if people want to slow me down or try to stop me, that's on them. If you want to, oh, you used to hang out with so and so, you did that, cool. I'm way past that now. So anything that someone would try to use against me, I don't care. It's just not important. Like I'm gonna be here for what, 100 years? Don't have time. You gotta really creep up the priority list for me to even care. You can know anybody want to know anything I gotta say about anything, I tell you, because it doesn't matter. Because you're probably gonna disappear out of my life in a few years anyway. So I don't care if you know. What y'all want to know. Ain't no point in keeping none of that shit in because none of these people care about us at the end of the day anyway. Everybody's just going in the dirt like everybody else. So it doesn't matter. And all this like, when people try to like use your past against you, you know what I mean? Try to like weaponize secrets and stuff like that. Keep your little toxic self over there in your own little bubble. And that's why I'm so quick. Like if it's like a cheating or something nasty or something like that, yo, just get out of my life. We moving. We got stuff to do over here. So you want to, you're gonna use that against me. Have a good one. What you calling me back for? You got your secret. I hope it was worth it. I hope you win in that argument and really, you got me. Well, I'm out. Enjoy.
Does anybody else have anything else on this before we
That was
move forward?
beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Let them
let
talk. They always gonna talk.
they always gonna talk.
If you ain't got nothing for them to talk about, guess what they gonna do, Fat Larry? Make it up.
All day long, baby. All day long. You dig what I'm saying?
They gonna say something anyway. So here to go the truth. Now say what you want to say. That's the truth out there. I done put it all in your face. Now what you gonna say?
Damn right.
Now what you gonna do? You can't weaponize shit on me. I ain't got no skeletons. What's up? Let's talk.
I like him. I like him.
You can't bully me if I ain't afraid of you. I gotta be afraid to be bullied. I refuse.
Make your neck.
I refuse
Make
to
your
be
neck
afraid.
all day
I'm gonna
long. Make
go-
your next move your best move.
And
I'm
I
gonna
might shift my feet. You don't know me. I'm crazy to mother. I'll do anything.
I'm gonna move forward with a few of these comments, so we can get to our next question. Are y'all okay on time? I don't want to take up too much of your time. Are y'all still free for time?
I'm
I
here
have
till
plenty of
the
time.
sun come up. Miss
Okay.
Rain asked me to be here. I'm here till the sun come up.
Yeah,
So classic.
Not me.
I'm
I'm gonna
sorry.
climb off it. I'm gonna climb off here in a few minutes. I'm enjoying this back and forth banner, so I'm here for a few more minutes. But
Well, we appreciate this. This is the first one, but not the last one. So definitely, I will link up with everybody afterwards, to make sure we stay in contact and do another one of these soon too. So, let me go through some of these comments. Classic said, "Forgiveness is for people who want to go through it twice, respectfully." Souls, hey Soul said, I'm just saying I'm from Louisiana." Lotus said, "Making the same mistakes and expecting a different result is ludicrous." And this goes back to our last question that we was on. Ted said, "I feel you, but she touched anything but me. She never touches me again." Soul says, "I'm from North Louisiana." Classic said, "Why even bother with marriage if those are your principles?" At Souls, the comments, ha ha ha. Classic said, "Absolutely." Classic said, "Emotional vulnerability is punished vast majority of the time." Classic said, "There's exactly 38 happy men on the planet." Mikey laughing. Passport Skull. 333 to Tristan. Tristan, we thank you again. Classic said, "That's wisdom." Tristan said, "I appreciate y'all. We appreciate you." Classic said 333. And he also said, "This is one I think 99% of the men understand." Lisa said, "Larry ain't playing no games."
Hell no.
And Classic said, "Ain't nobody got to slow down a dead mission. Ain't no saving the Earth gang. This ish is over with." So we're going to move on to my next question. And that is, do men compromise more in relationships than they admit? Do men compromise in relationships more than they admit? We can go around the
Absolutely.
room. Yes or no? So Larry said absolutely. What you got, Jared?
Repeat that.
Do
Shit.
men compromise more in relationships than they admit?
Oh yeah.
Hell, I compromise on shit you don't even know about.
Ugh,
Definitely.
You
Mikey, why you
you
making
think
that?
shit? You think I wanted to be at Costco at 10 o'clock in the morning on a fucking Saturday? I don't want to do this shit. I'm doing this for you.
Oh, okay. What about you, Sko? You compromise more than you admit?
Yeah.
All right.
So it's stuff I don't be wanting to do that I do anyway.
Well, yeah, I can see that. So so at what point, and we can start with Mikey and we'll go clockwise around the room. At what point does compromise turn into self-betrayal though? You muted.
I be compromising, but I complain the entire time. I'm like, I'm
You
gonna do it, but this
complain.
sucks. I hate this place. Why do you keep making me come here? Costco
If
sucks.
you fuck,
Costco sucks. I don't want to be at Costco. I'm sleepy. I don't want to be here. And then guess what? She don't invite me no more. Hey, I'm honest about everything. I don't have to lie. My wife knows it is good some days for her and bad some days for her. But I don't have that shit. Yo, I'm doing this because I want to be fair to you and do this because you did that for me. Like, I just say it out loud. But then she'd be like, do you want to do this? I'm like, no. Are you going to do it still? Yes.
What about you, Scott?
two different answers, two different questions.
I mean, like I said, I do stuff all the time that I don't want to do. I'd rather just sit in the crib and play Call of Duty all day if I could. Ain't gonna hold you, but I mean, if you want to see a woman, sometimes you gotta compromise with her to give her what she wants.
What about you, Jared?
you said self betrayal. Self betrayal. That was kind of interesting because if you starting to fuck my money up to the point where this might fuck me up for a couple weeks, then nah, I'm gonna shut that shit down. Or I gotta go to sleep because I gotta go to work in the morning. You want to stay out to watch scary movies or some bullshit? Then no, I'm gonna shut it down. Like, hey, look,
I don't want to do it.
you go fuck up the flow, and I can't allow that. So I'll play some games. I'll run some errands with your ass. I'll sit through a shitty ass movie, but I can't. I'm not gonna fuck up the flow.
All right. What about you, Wood? And y'all have talked a lot. Wait, hold on, Wood. I'm sorry. Y'all have talked a lot about women messing up y'all money. Are women running rampant messing up y'all money? Is that something that happens a lot?
Yeah.
This day and age, for sure.
I never gave
Well,
him a chance.
Rain, people love spending money that ain't theirs.
I can't deny that. I can't deny that. But okay. We can move on. What about you, Wood? What you got on this? At what point does compromise turn into self betrayal?
If you allowing yourself to compromise more than a real man should, then I mean, I guess you getting whatever coming to you. Because I mean, I'm not gonna do it to the point where I'm changing my morals or I'm uh becoming who you want me to be. Because I mean, at that point, like, who is the man in the relationship? So I'm gonna compromise enough because I want to keep my wife happy. That's just how I live my day-to-day life. But beyond that, that's a no-go for me.
So you down for keeping the wife happy? Happy wife, happy life?
Shit is supposed, it's supposed to go both ways, but that's what it turns into.
All right. What about you, Larry? Does it ever become or when does it become self betrayal?
Immediately. Because if you got to compromise and you supposed to be the leader, then you done automatically, you know what I'm saying, gave her the cards and say, I'm gonna do what you say do. And submission all of a sudden goes towards you. So no, I ain't with none of that bullshit. Forgive my language, but no, I ain't with none of it. That's why I've been married 3 times, because I'm not about to deal with none of that crap. Period.
Okay, so I'm gonna get some of the comments, and there's some more questions in the comments too. So I don't even know where I would. We're gonna find it though. So hold on. Lotus said, I think, this goes back to our last one. I think being vulnerable has the potential to be hurt. However, it can also create amazing connection. And Lisa said, I like that perspective, Mikey. And Vinny, can one of my wrenches get Vinny out? Because we not on that tonight. Classic said, great job of describing the pros and cons of being a social person. Y'all got it. I'm in the gym alone and in the lab alone. I only pop out to show. Ain't nothing wrong with it, Mikey. And Classic said, great breakdown, Mikey. And AKA, okay, weird. I didn't get a notification for this one. Kay, if you're not subscribed to me, I'm only on my channel right now. Conversation with Soft Brain. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and go click that subscribe button
They're
so
on the
you get a
bin.
notification.
They're on the bin. The link is
Oh,
in
they're
the
on the
description.
bin.
The link is
Oh,
in the
okay.
description. So you guys can go
Well,
right
thank
down
you.
there. It's right underneath the video. Click it and then come over, say hi, I like the video, and then go on back or stay.
Yep.
Whatever. It's all good. Sorry.
No, you're good. Hey, like I said, I'm green. I'm still learning. Elbows up, Canada. Ali Man, we appreciate you viewing. Classic said the men who don't compromise are the 38 happy ones I was talking about. Kay is waving. Ted said, yes, they do. Even being married is a compromise. Come on now. Show me a man that doesn't compromise with his woman even once, and I'll show you a full-blown psychopathic liar. He said, elbows up,
I
Canada
mean,
again.
she
Go
can't even
ahead.
pick a restaurant or something. I mean, damn.
Honestly, I'll tell you this. We don't want to pick the restaurant. We want you to lead us and tell us where we're going.
Well, that's not true because I want to go to a steakhouse. She want to go to some Mexican restaurant that she been wanting to go to. We can go to that. We can go there. I don't care. It ain't that deep. Like I can eat steak tomorrow. I'm not going to be like, hell no, we ain't doing that shit. We going to eat steak. I don't care that much. I don't care.
Can I say one thing real quick? I have
Okay,
unlocked
Mikey.
the ultimate hack for the dinner time conversation. What you want to eat for dinner? I don't know. What you want to eat? I say the same thing every time. The expensive Japanese ramen place where it's like $30 a bowl. She's like, well, can we do this instead? Oh, okay, good pick. Gotcha. See, you backed right into the parking spot. Gotcha. Thank you. Now she
They already answered the question.
tricked them.
Classic said, keep it real, fellas. If you woke up tomorrow and decided to never lie or compromise again, you'd be without friends, family, and a woman within a year. Your thoughts on that? Who wants to go first?
Depends on what you refuse to compromise on.
I got heels that I'm willing to die on, and it ain't that many of them.
What about you, Sko? If you woke up tomorrow and decided to never lie or compromise again, you'd be without friends, family, and a woman within a year. What's your thoughts on
I
that?
don't get too much lie. I don't lie that. I don't lie like that. So I mean, I keep it real. Class will tell you I keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a straight buck with you. So I mean, if you feel some type of way about me telling you the truth, then so be it.
I hear you. Anybody else got anything on that?
If I can't tell you the truth.
All right, we're gonna move on. Lost Missionary said, oh, hello. Hi. Miss LB. Oh, we're here now. Yes, welcome in. We appreciate you coming in and viewing us tonight and chiming in on it. Paul said, don't fake the funk. Okay, we're not faking, Paul. Lost Missionary said, hey, Joe. Classic said, most women love to take. Good women love to multiply.
That's right.
Miss Evie said, hey, Scott, with the heart emojis. Pause. Had some smiley faces. Vicky, Mikey Famine is my favorite.
Ooh.
Oh, Vic, not Vicky. Vic, I'm sorry.
Vicky is good.
Kay says some amount of compromise is foundational for any kind of partnership. Soul said no compromise in Memphis. Lisa said happy spouse, happy house.
Absolutely.
Mikey said, oh, hey, gang. We're glad y'all filing in. Miss said, no, Tim. He's my favorite. Uh-oh.
You ain't got to read them fools. They over there.
Okay.
Forget
They're
them.
going back and forth. Okay.
They talking about me. Leave them.
And Sko said, hit the like button. It's free. Appreciate that, Sko. Ted said, what's good, Kay? Oh, we are wait. I'm sorry. I'm so behind. Soul said, everybody better follow who from Memphis, Larry. Laugh out loud. Hit the like button.
Damn right.
Classic said, if you don't want to have no friends, tell the truth all the time.
Right.
Ted said, you're not keeping a woman in your life if you're not compromising. Classic said, Sko is a real one. Most people hate the truth 100% of the time.
I guess that's why I'm by myself.
It's guess where you're going for dinner. Whatever she says is a spot.
Oh, that's the other hack. Can you guess? Just give me one guess. That was it. You got it first try. Oh my god, you're so good at this. Come on, let's drive over there.
She done sent me 14 reels or where she want to eat at. I already know where it is.
Classic said them harsh realities make the whole panel glitch. Let's see. Lost Missionary said, if it's of no consequence to you personally, why compromise just to defer? All right. So we're gonna move on.
I
I'm
agree
gonna
with
do
that
one
too.
more question because I don't want to take too much of y'all's time. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said I agree with that too. Like if it's of no consequence to you personally, why compromise? Just defer. Yeah, like if you don't actually care about what the decision is, why are you even arguing about your side? You don't even care. Like just let them have. Fine, Taco Bell. Sure, great, whatever. It's all
I
good.
mean, do you really want to control every small detail for what reason?
I
I
don't.
understand that, but some women they genuinely if they genuinely like their man, they'll let their man lead in all ways. I feel as though Mikey got his eyes booked.
How am I supposed to keep track of my KD ratio on Call of Duty? And I gotta pick up. No, I got stuff to do. She can do her thing.
Right.
We gotta get these
So the
dubs. You
women,
feel me? I
so
gotta
the
get
women can
these
pick the
dubs.
restaurant. They can pick the restaurant, and then y'all will be okay.
My wife
I
gets
don't.
overtime after work every day. I'm like, go upstairs, do whatever the hell you want. I don't care if you go up there and do cartwheels. Just go do your thing because I want to be unbothered. You don't want to be bothered. Let's just do both. Our hour and a half of unbothered. The kid taking a nap. Go. Bye. Love you.
No, I need
Bye
like
bye.
two. I need like two.
I also don't want to make every goddamn decision because then you just calling me with petty shit every 5 minutes and every little detail of every question. Like,
It's
hey,
annoying.
do you want? I don't want to make all them damn decisions. Well, shit. You want strawberry applesauce or cinnamon applesauce? I don't give a fuck.
Both. Shit. Get them both.
Shit. Damn. I got enough people calling me up the day to day anyway.
Okay, my next question, Phyllis, and it's gonna same format, yes or no, and then we'll dive deeper into it. Can a man outgrow a relationship without being disloyal? Mikey, yes or no? Can a man outgrow a relationship without being disloyal?
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Larry,
Yes.
Wood,
Yes.
Jared.
Yes.
Mm. So my next question, and we'll start with Wood on this one. Have you ever stayed too long out of obligation?
When you say obligation, what do you mean by that?
Mm, unfinished business or children,
Yep.
finances.
That lease.
I mean, definitely for the sake of the child, but at the same time, I also learned, and this I learned the hard way, but you can love your child from down the street. I mean, you got to keep subjecting yourself to the things that got you where you at right now. So, absolutely.
I
What?
definitely agree with him on that
So you agree?
one.
Stay too long out of
Yeah.
obligation.
I stayed way too long in a relationship one time. Shit.
What was those obligations that made you stay long?
Eh, it went on for like 4 years, and I thought the shit would get a little bit better. She would quit tripping, and the shit just got worse and worse. And I'm like, hey man, look, it's been sweet, but I can't do this shit no more. You gotta go, okay? Because it was too much drama. You want to argue, you want to fight, you want to be vindictive, and I'm like, hey, look, that's like I've only broken up with like a handful of women. And I was like, you gotta really get on my fucking nerves for me to say, you need to get the fuck away from me and never call me again.
She's asking for it.
So what? When did you get to that? How long did it take you to get to that point?
I say that relationship lasted a year longer than it should have. There's a
Mm.
lot of women that just want drama for the sake of drama because they're bored, and you just creating problems and shit. And I'm like, man, I didn't say disloyal, but I already found her replacement. I didn't take on no date. I ain't have sex with her, nothing like that. But I already picked who my replacement was, and before I do, you gotta fucking go. So I got rid of your ass, and then I started that.
So, Jared, let me ask you this. Going back to the question, did you outgrow that relationship or was that relationship just not for you? Or was she just not for
Um,
you?
I think I was the sex was amazing. The sex was good, the head was good, and I made a stupid decision. I think it never should happen in the first place. I got too I was addicted to the physical part of it,
So
and I
the
was
poom
like,
poom made you
"This is
stay.
stupid." What did you say?
The poom poom made you stay.
Yes, but then
So
it
you had
became a
a
point.
headache. So you had a headache and good poom poom.
The drama was worth it
I'm
for
just
a
trying to
little
get
bit.
clarification.
Yeah, yes. The answer is yes. The drama was worth it for a bit, and then it wasn't because then she the shit got so toxic. She quit messing with me, and then I came to my senses like, what the fuck am I doing? This broad is crazy. And I mean like real crazy, the real definition of crazy. Not how men just say the ex is crazy. That bitch was fucking crazy. And I got the fuck out that motherfucker. Tez know who I'm talking about too. She had to go.
So what about you, Larry? Have you ever stayed long? Jared, did you land your plane? I'm sorry. Did you land?
Larry
No,
said
I'm
he
good. We can move
Okay.
on.
Larry, have you ever stayed too long out of obligation?
Yeah, I stayed 9.5 years in a marriage. I knew for a fact that was toxic, very toxic, but I tried to make it work. But at the end of the day, sometimes you have to really, you know what I'm saying, take a look at yourself. You have to take a
Absolutely,
look
for
at
sure.
yourself. And you have to understand your values as a man. And when you understand who you are walking out, even if it means that you lose everything but your peace of mind. And I lost everything, gentlemen, in my last marriage a year and a half ago, but I had peace of mind. And that was the best thing in the world. And it has got me through everything. So staying in a marriage that was full of lies and deceit and betrayal. I betrayed myself more than I betrayed her. She
So,
betrayed herself more than she betrayed me. So,
so
yes, sir.
my bad. I just want to ask you a quick question. Like, how did you bounce back from that
I'm
after
gonna
you
tell
said you
you.
lost everything?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you, man.
Good looking out, Wood. That was my
The
next question.
heavenly, the heavenly creator, the heavenly creator really was working on me. I'm in isolation right now as we speak. I live alone, but I mean, do I date? Yes I do. But I'm in more isolation now. And when I lost everything, I was hurt for only a few weeks because I had been through so much hell in that marriage that I was glad to be free from the marriage, but I was kind of hurt that damn, I lost everything that we built together. The houses, the cars, and things of that nature. But my name is still on certain things to where if she sells them, I get a portion. But that's neither here nor there. The whole ordeal is I'm in a better place mentally. Like
Mm.
I am dating, and I had a young lady who I was dating, well, who I was talking to, tell me today because she's put on her site that she doesn't have any children, and come to find out she has kids. So I'm looking at a lot of red flags. I look at more red flags now than anything. If a woman sneezes the wrong way, I'm out. You get what I'm saying? There are things that I don't have time for now because of what these marriages, and I've been married 3 times, they have taught me and they were my teacher, so to speak. If you get what I'm saying,
So your picker is better.
majorly. I'd rather be
Really?
You
alone.
said
Go ahead.
you said you lost houses plural. That would mess me up.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I still had shoebox money, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So I went through my little ordeal this 2025, leading into 2026. But when I saw that avenue to go ahead and the Heavenly Creator say, now I'm going to provide you with comfort, but I'm going to still isolate you. If you can understand, when you're going through a divorce, you go into isolation and hibernation real strong, because when you come out, your comeback is going to be more stronger than ever.
Right.
And it only took me about 3 weeks to just really get over the fact that I got lost with everything. Now, getting over my wife, I got over that fast because she practiced black magic. She practiced all kind of witchcraft. She was a cheater just as well as I was. Excuse me. So with that being said, there was no love lost. So even if I even, do I care for her? Do I love her? No, because she told them folk up on the everything from the counselor to the police to the judge. I sold drugs and I didn't pay taxes, which was the biggest lie on the face of God's green earth. But if a woman goes that low, and she had been setting me up since 2018, so she was my teacher. She set me up with a revocable living trust that I thought that if she passed away, I was gonna get inherit. Come to find out, that crap was a setup for divorce the whole time.
Mm.
So when you go into marriages, gentlemen, and if you are married, if a woman starts saying, hey, let's do a revocable living trust or an irrevocable living trust, do your math. Do your math. If a woman always want to go to the church and pray and this, that, and the third, get away from them. And I'm just speaking from experience, gentlemen. Man, look, if y'all married on this here podium, I tip my hat to you. But me, I can't do it ever again in life.
I respect that, Larry.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody else got anything out of, or has anything to say about staying too long out of obligation? And welcome back, Tristan. I'm glad you can make it back. Anybody else want to say anything before I let Tristan answer the question?
I got stuck because that lease. You could break up all you want to, but I need that half on that rent. So that's your half and it's my half. You know what? I think that lasted maybe a month. And it was like, why don't you just go back to mom's and then I'll just pay everything here. And you could just sign this paper from the leasing office. There you go. And you just go ahead and you be free. You go back to doing what you do best. Taking care of yourself. Have a good time.
Do y'all think that most relationships I'm trying to think how this question will come, because y'all have really honed in on the financial aspect of women being, I'm not gonna say demise to your finances, but they've made an impact on y'all financially. Is that something that's running rampant? Women
Yeah.
just dipping into your finances?
And the words of Big Worm, you play with my money, you play with my emotions.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but it just seemed like the narrative now. It just seemed like that's what majority of the females that I didn't ran across anyway. That seemed like that's what they their motive is.
What can you
And
do
you
for
know,
me, type mode?
and you know what
Yes,
the funny
exactly.
part about it? And you know what the funny part about it, gentlemen? You got a lot of women who screaming independent, but when you pay attention to their past, when they start talking about, oh, this man was crazy, that man was crazy, and so forth and so on, them women use them men and destiny swapped them.
So
And
what's the
even with,
solution?
go ahead.
I'm sorry, Lord. What's the solution to this?
The solution is mind your own damn business and leave them hoes alone. Excuse my language. But mind your own business because of the mere fact, whenever you see red flags, and for a man, especially we're in our 40s and 50s on this here podium. So
some of us are younger.
Some of us are younger. But when you, and I'll be 52 in approximately 3.5 weeks. So when you start seeing red flags, immediately split. Get away. Leave it alone. Because they are out to sabotage you 100%.
So Tristan, I know you came in on the end part of this question, but I wanted to give you the opportunity to answer it. The main question is, can a man outgrow a relationship without being disloyal? And then have you ever stayed too long out of obligation?
Answer to the first question is yeah, I think we can. Second question, absolutely not. I don't think, them folks talking about marriage and all of that. I ain't never been married. Again, I'm 25, so that's beyond me. I think no, not at all. If in order to outgrow something, right back to the first question, in order to outgrow the relationship, it requires some type of new perspective. It requires some type of maturity in a sense, right? It requires you to have a value system in place. So, like somebody said a few minutes ago, if you identify those red flags, you got to dip. That's just me.
And have you ever stayed too long out of obligation? And we identify obligation as it being financial, kids, or anything other than.
Absolutely not. No single mothers. I don't do that. Y'all, you already know how I stand on that reign. I'm not no single mothers. That's not me. Financially, no. I think when my finances started to improve, I tend to cut out a lot of, females, and listen, I done bought a couple Louis Vuitton bags and all of that, just being foolish.
Mhm.
But again, I put my glasses on at 21. So when shit started happening and money started rolling in, and you tend to cut out a lot of the nonsense. And again, I always talk about having a value system in place. When you have those, and somebody talk about I saw y'all talk about compromising earlier. Even with that, if you have a value system in place, you're not going to compromise what's important. What's important first and foremost is respect. If there's disrespect in the picture, I'm not dealing with it. You got to move around.
I get that. Anybody else want to add to the question, or
Nah,
anybody else got anything to
shoot.
say about men outgrowing relationships without being disloyal?
Even if I'm
Nah.
growing at 1 centimeter a year and you're shrinking 2 feet a year, we're not going the same direction. So even if I ain't got much going on and you going in the wrong direction, happy trails. You have fun down there. I'm not going back. So enjoy the trenches where you typically like to be. So we're trying to elevate.
Larry, we got a question from Soul. Is love worth finding at 52?
I mean, if it come your way, true indeed, but I ain't looking for it.
You're not looking for love, Larry.
No.
He said you're not looking for love. You're not looking for love.
I'm looking for solitude, and that's within me.
Pastor said I gave a woman a lot of my life, but never my bread. I feel for y'all. I'm gonna say frugal. Mm.
That nigga lying.
He ain't lying. I'm a witness. He ain't lying.
He lying. He a witness.
That nigga lying like a motherfucker for real. Old country ass nigga lying like hell.
Ted said, can't blame her for me being financially irresponsible. What I was giving it to her for in the first, what was I giving it to her for in the first place? Classic said, "Thank you, Skull." And Lost Missionary said, "Relationships need to grow together, and if you expect to be the same after years and years, you're going to fail."
Yeah.
Jared, did she not try to steal your grandmother?
Damn.
What Ted's talking about, Jared?
Oh, Lord. All right.
Not the grandma.
She
Damn.
tried to isolate me by putting my family against me. And one of them was my grandmother
Hmm.
Oh,
because she didn't have a real family. So I, tried to integrate her into my family, and basically all she did was create a whole bunch of internal drama. That's one of the reasons she had to go.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, so yeah, I bounced her ass up out of there.
hey man.
Then
All right.
I don't.
Then
I'm not done. I'm not done. Then
okay.
she went. This same girl went over to one of Tez's friends and fucked his life up too.
Ooh,
Same girl.
Ooh, she took y'all through there.
damn.
Tez, do I know who this
Because
is?
Tez called me on the phone and says, "Hey, do you know that?" He didn't even have to. He didn't have to tell me her name. He just described the situation, and I know exactly who the fuck that is.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Chad,
we
when
got
I say crazy, I'm sorry. One more thing. She kidnapped somebody's cat. That's what I'm talking about. Crazy.
Not Friskers.
Kidnapping
They
his cat.
kidnapped somebody's cat.
Not
She must
Mitch.
have been a white woman.
wait.
Yep. Why woman?
How you gonna
Kidnapped
steal a
cat.
cat?
Not
Out
all
of
white women
a
steal
food, a
cats.
cat box? Like how you can't just take a cat?
A white woman.
So we coming up on 2 hours, y'all. So I want to move this very last question. And I appreciate y'all time a little quicker. The last question I have for y'all: are most relationship failures rooted? And we can let Tristan go. Because he's limited on time. He came back real quickly. Are most relationship failures rooted more in unhealed trauma than incompatibility? Are most relationship failures rooted more in unhealed trauma than incompatibility?
Hmm, good question.
Yeah, we can go yes or no first around the room real quick.
I think they're the same thing.
They damn sure sound like the same thing.
Well, unhealed trauma and incompatibility is the same is the
You
same
can't
thing.
be you can't be
Mm-mm.
compatible with nobody with unhealed trauma because now I'm
Yeah.
the object of your trauma. Now you gonna take it out on me.
Hey
Bringing
man.
baggage in.
You gotta fix
Hey
that
man.
first. You can't come in here all
But I
Shit.
busted
don't.
up, wheels all
Hallelujah.
falling off. You can't come in like that. You gotta come in at least running.
You gotta come in healed
But
and
this,
ready
Can't
to
come
be
in on a
what
flatbed talk about
right.
you trying to race.
Hey man.
I mean, that's coming in with baggage, but I don't think that transitions into incompatibility though.
Hallelujah.
Can
How do
people
y'all
have
think?
okay?
How do y'all think? Tristan, did you want to add anything to that before I ask another question?
Yeah, I think it's more so um, unhealed trauma more than anything, because even in 2026, you still got women taking out all of their baggage from previous relationships and trying to put it onto the next nigga. That's not going to work for most
So
people.
what about the men that are unhealed?
Well, with men being unhealed, that's a different conversation to me. I think um, with men, and we had this conversation yesterday when we talked about uh, the whole finesse situation. I
Mhm.
think that's part of it too. For men, it takes a different type of discipline, different type of isolation. Now, we talked about that yesterday. Um, so we can heal with our issues differently than women. I think with women, they actually have to, because women are so emotional, and most women, whether they would like to admit it or not, they're more so family oriented than anything. Um, they got to talk about it with somebody. So I think even with that, we don't usually take our baggage into the next relationship unless it's a nigga that was probably raised by a single mother. And every girl that cheat on him now, you paranoid. You got to look through phones and all of that. It's different.
That's crazy.
It's different levels to it.
Do you think? Let me ask you this: how do you think it shows up? How do you think unresolved trauma shows up in men's relationships? What are some of the telltale signs that a man is unhealed?
He's more
From
emotional.
I think, yeah, exactly. I think it's even when we look at it from a spiritual standpoint, if you're emotional, you're not gonna get a lot of things done. Um, Being emotional breeds a lot of chaos, and that's not gonna work for men. I think with men, you gotta operate from a spiritual standpoint. That's what brings the logic. That's what brings the common sense, all of that. So can't be emotional and try to deal with a situation and try to problem solve. It's not gonna work because women are already emotional. I think so. There's a lot of chaos there, and our purpose as men is to bring order to that chaos. So we have to operate from a spiritual standpoint in order get to get through these issues, to heal from these issues. For men, it shows up in a way that, like I said before, you had a couple girls, ex-girlfriends, whatever, they cheat on you, now you're paranoid, you looking through phones, you starting arguments. All of that comes from an emotional place.
Okay. Anybody else would like to chime in on? Not
I'll
everybody wants to
Yeah.
come.
I'll piggyback on that real quick. I think past trauma can breed like insecurity in people,
Mhm.
and it doesn't matter if you're the man or the woman. If you can't just sit on your own in a quiet room and be okay, you got to get there first. Because if you just sitting around the house worried about stuff that ain't even happened yet and just dragging all that, I don't want to be around that. Like, can you just sit and be still and be okay? If you can't, if you got so much of your past echoing in your head that you just can't be a normal fucking person, then you need to go work that out. And then you come on in here when you're ready to like do a relationship. But if you're gonna just drag that stuff around and act like it's not there and then drop it on somebody 6 months in, after you've been masking and faking and pretending like you're not worried about all this stuff, but then you're like, your thumbprints all over my phone. It's like, dude, it's unlocked. Go. What do you want? Like, what are you looking for? You know what I mean? Like, it bugs me out when people get so like, dude, that's your personal insecurity. Why are you making your personal insecurity my problem? Deal with your shit. Fix your brain. Your mental's messed up. If you so worried about what I'm doing that you have to check up on me and go through my stuff, then just go through the phone. And when you're done going through the phone and don't find nothing, get your stuff and leave. You're not ready to be with me. You're
I ain't
not
gonna
ready.
lie. They gonna find something in my phone, so no, don't go through none of my shit, goddamn.
He said, Larry said the passcode is 8 digits. You need a thumb, a face, eyeball.
They gonna find all kind of crazy shit in my phone.
What about you, Bisco? How does unresolved trauma show up in men's relationship?
I mean, if you're not men, see, men got to take their time to heal. Like Soul said the other night, put on that 808s and heartbreak. Go in the dark room, get yourself together.
It goes back to isolation, like we've been
Put
talking
on
about
that, put
before.
on that, put on that old Kanye.
Mm.
Put on that old Kanye. He gonna get you right through the pain. No cap.
Do y'all feel that sometimes men have a tendency to move on before healing?
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
As a
Yes.
cope, instead of dealing with stuff, they just
That's
find
required.
somebody else.
all day.
Do you think that they tend to think, oh, I'll get through this once I get me somebody else?
Yep.
That green grass will get you, man. That water bill come in. Whoo,
If you had a
that
chance,
green grass.
if you had a chance to tell somebody, a male who is going through some unhealed stuff right now, what advice? And y'all can one at a time, however you want to do it. What advice would you give a young man getting out of a relationship that needs to heal?
Keep your
Go sit
pimp
your.
hand
Oh,
strong.
Okay, okay. We'll give Larry the floor first. Go ahead, Larry. What you say?
Keep your pimp hand strong, young brother.
What you got, Wood? What kind of advice would you give a young man that's coming out of a relationship that's unhealed?
Just for me, it would probably be just to keep that optimism, man. It's just got to keep going. Got to keep going.
What about you, Jared?
go sit your ass down and process somewhere. And don't chase the bottle. Don't be in the strip club. Don't be in the other type of club because the first thing niggas do, they get depressed. They start drinking. That ain't fixing shit. Or you, I done seen hell. My brother just got divorced. What happened? He wanted me in the strip club every goddamn weekend. I watched them spend $3,000 on a strip club on strippers. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
What about you, Skull? What kind of advice would you give a young man that just got out of a relationship or is going through some unhealed trauma? Oh, you said play that 808 Heartbreak.
Yeah, take 2 years to yourself. Focus on your goals. Don't worry about these women. They're gonna come when you get when you get where you need to be. Don't worry about it.
And what about you, Mikey? What kind of advice you got?
Look inward, focus on yourself. If you're doing what you like to do, and if it's in any way public, she'll come find you. She'll come find you. She'll come interrupt you asking some annoying ass question. And you're gonna have to compromise and give her some fake ass answer, and then y'all be married and like it'll be fine. Y'all be good. But yeah, you got to worry about you because what you don't want to do is just drag her around with you for the rest of your life because you still mad at her because you ain't never dealt with it. So now you keep bringing her up to your new girl and she about to lose. You about to lose that one because you won't stop talking about it. So deal with it, get over it, and then you can find somebody else because don't nobody else want to deal with you. Left her. Why the hell would the next girl want to deal with her too? Don't nobody like this lady.
And Tristan, last but not least, Tristan, what you got for us? What kind of advice would you give a young tenderoni that's coming out of a relationship that needs to do some healing?
She said a tenderoni.
Yeah,
Right,
young.
not
Or well, any man, the younger men are the most most vulnerable and needing some advice. I would think so. That haven't been through relationships. That's just my personal opinion. I know all men need to learn how to heal and move forward. But for the younger generation, what kind of advice would you give the younger generation
You said that,
about
Ray,
moving
and I
moving on
exactly.
from one relationship to the next?
Yeah,
And
I was about to
healing?
say you black adjacent. You better stop. um, I think for me, stick to your purpose. Your purpose is never gonna fail you. I think if all else fails, and I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. Side chicks never say no.
You did say that yesterday.
poetry. All you gotta do is say yes. Oh, bro.
You feel me? You gotta listen. I go fishing a lot, right? So I believe in, catching a fish. You show your friends, and you know you're not gonna keep it. You're gonna throw it back anyway. So pause.
It's funny you talk about compatibility because a lot of problems is you over here laid up with a woman you don't even know for real. You done had a baby with a woman you don't know for real. You ain't never get to know that woman. You finding out things about her that you don't like when you already fully committed. You done had kids with her, you live with her. You don't know shit about that girl.
It's too late now.
Hell, I mean, shit. I,
Here come
I
the
know a nigga.
skeletons.
I know a nigga who ain't never had none. He got his first 8. I'm like, hey, she a pass around. She done fucked up a whole lot of lives. Leave her alone. He goes, oh well, you just trying to hate. You just mad. I got something like, all right, player, go ahead. 3 months later, you on Facebook making all these sad statuses. Like I told you, you ain't want to fucking listen.
Hey, Jared, man, you ain't gonna believe it, man. It happened again, man. Oh, you don't say.
Oh, like, bro, I told you she'll pass around. She gonna mess you up, and you ain't listen. I'm like, all right, well, I ain't gonna help you no more.
Damn.
All
A
right,
pass
then.
around.
I'm gonna get through some of these comments before we close. Um, Kay said thesis, but antithesis equals synthesis. A good relationship is dialectical. You grow together because you foster and support growth in each other. You struggle together so you can get strong together. Classic said, I smell oversharing. Soul said, Tej, y'all dating the same girls.
See,
Lost said 100% K. Classic said, we are officially in the gossip zone. Ted said, Mikey, it was okay. Boys, he, girl, and no souls. I had no relations with this woman.
Tez on a
Man, T.
campaign.
Classic said, yeah. Classic said, man, T just happened. Lisa said, what's happening? Kay said, unhealed trauma, incompatibility is a little chicken in the egg. A little chicken and the egg, yeah. Soul says, your people classic, that chai tea. Lost Missionary said, taking it, my partner and I go the whole term together. I'm okay to be the first to go or go with a broken heart. We Shaza,
Yeah,
Mikey, is that how you say it? We
we
Shaza?
Shaza.
We Shasha. I'm steering clear of men until I heal from my traumas. That's great. Ted said, I repeat, I had no relations with this woman. I also offer no specifics of who she is or why other gentlemen seem to get entangled with her. Wouldn't let it happen to me though.
Fake news.
At souls, they are guilty in broad daylight, man. Rain blood good. She said, women are so emotional. Ted said, at classic, not the 80-20, ha ha. Said Ted, strike two. Soul said.
They own
We're going
Tez,
back and
man.
forth in there.
They own Tez.
Condolences to the privacy of these people. Yeah. Ted said, bruh, stop it. You're gonna accept. Ted said, my word or configure your own ideas need to have anything to do with my reality. Lost said, trauma comes in so many guises is a bit of a loose term. Classic said, chai tea latte, shot of espresso oatmeal. They still going on about the tea y'all spilled earlier. Let's see.
Wish I
Kay
got
said,
one.
when people have unhealed or at least unaddressed trauma, we take it out on each other, often without realizing it or intending to or understanding why and how to stop. Rain said, yes, Mikey. Miss said, repressing your feelings is what if my mental health in the first place, especially in my previous life. Law said, money troubles equals trauma, cheating, trauma kids equals trauma disability equals trauma, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Soul says she must be from Memphis Classic. We said, thanks, Scott. It's a loose term. However, I have CPTSD, so I have tangled web to heal. I may never heal, but I still keep trying to improve. That's deep. At least you know you need to heal. Keep moving forward. Classics laughing. Kay said, trauma rewrites your whole fight or flight instinct and affects how you move through life and interact with people. And that gets amplified the closer you get to someone. Rain Blood said, you hearing that, Fat Larry.
Mm-mm.
Classic said, 100 Mikey. Y'all went in on these comments. I
Tez
am
over
not,
here.
and listen, I keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I really appreciate everybody that has came out tonight. I don't want to keep y'all no longer because we shy.
Oh,
There you
just
go.
clarify. Me and Taz ain't date the same girl.
Y'all didn't date the same girl, you sure?
No, he dated. She dated his best friend. She ain't dated him. We not Eskimo bros on thing.
Y'all are going ham in the comments. I appreciate y'all, but I don't want to hold these gentlemen up any longer. They have given me 2.25 hours of their time. I really appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all being open. We opened up the space for honest conversation, and tonight was about answers. It was about honesty. And of course, every man, every king carries a code. and is shaped by love, pain, and growth and experience. Does anybody have anything else that they want to add or they want to share with us tonight before we close out?
Nah, this shit was fun.
We definitely
Definitely got
definitely
to run
need
it
to do
back.
it again. I appreciate everybody rolling through. I'm gonna roll through. I'm looking
Miss
through this
Rain.
comment one more time. Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead.
If I can just make one little quick announcement. If you're over on the Bin Podcast Network channel, please make sure, I think you have to click the little description and say more. It didn't show up on the same line because I said Miss Rain is going to be here. So hit the more. It'll show the link to Miss Rain's channel. You can go over there, subscribe, like, do the whole thing. I mean, we got 10 likes and 12 people watching.
Oh, y'all hit that
I need a thumb check. Somebody ain't signed the book when they walked in today. Somebody walking in a house with their shoes on. So I'm gonna just go ahead and look at everybody's feet real quick, and I'm gonna need y'all to like the video, please.
And thank you, Alicia, for stopping in. She said, "Great live today and conversation. The chat was hilarious." Also, yeah, y'all are going in on the chat. I appreciate y'all. I can't get to them all. I don't want to hold these men here no longer than they've been here. I'm pretty sure that we'll be talking about this on the back end. Alicia, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all, gentlemen. I am full of gratitude. Thank y'all for making this first King's Code a success. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having us.
Make sure, before we get up out of here, I want to make sure that all of our viewers that have been in here, if you don't know, I am part of the Raw Society Coalition. And with the Raw Society Coalition, consists of everybody you've seen here tonight. Uncle Plug TV. It's myself, Conversations with Soft Rain, Souls of Thought, and the Tez Down. And I'm gonna put up our little so y'all can go find us and follow us. Let me remove myself as well. At the Q Bar, tickets are on sale. If you go to the Raw Society Coalition's if you go to the Raw Society Coalition's YouTube channel, you can get, and it's scrolling on the bottom, you can get tickets, you can get our merch, support the channel. That's how we keep bringing y'all great content. Again, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna play this promo. And gentlemen, if you want to stay backstage for a few minutes so I can give y'all some parting notes, and thank y'all for coming in. Thank everybody in the chat for making this successful. And we're out in a minute, as soon as I get to it. But here's our promo, y'all. Thank y'all.
I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they pave the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.
And Soul said I went out. So I just want to make it clear. Make sure y'all go to the page. Subscribe to the Raw Society Coalition so you can go over there and get your tickets for our live show. Thank y'all again. I am forever grateful. Y'all have a good night. Queens, don't forget to like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and share this with someone who needs it. And remember, her voice, her truth, her throne.